welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for August the 26th through September the 1st. Oh my God, we're in September. If you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so glad you found me, and I really hope you enjoy these readings. And if you are returning, you're my heart. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your loyalty and consistency. Thank you so much. These are general readings, guys, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you would like a more tailored and personal reading, you may click on this link and it will take you to my website. Now, that brings me to another announcement. I'm kind of in a critical financial situation, which I won't bore you with the details. So for 1 week only, I am offering a full reading, which is an hour long, sometimes a little bit more, for $60. So that's 40% off. There's going to be a special code that I will put in the show more section in the description box below. And you can copy and paste that at checkout. It will only be for 1 week. I'll offer it. So get it while you can. Now, what else? Yes, this is for your sun, moon, and rising, guys. So you can find the links to the other videos below. Also, in fact, all the links to my website, everything is below. I also have a Facebook group, and on Wednesday, every other Wednesday, it correlates with the new moon and the full moon. So this week it'll be about the new moon in Virgo on Friday, and on Wednesday, in my Facebook group, which is a closed group, we discuss that. We look at your, signs and how it's affected by the moon, and also I do a little tarot reading for people, so we have fun. It's a lovely group. The link to that will be below also. What else? Another way of supporting me, guys, is through Patreon. I post things on Patreon that I don't post anywhere else. And also, thank you, my patrons. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. You help me going. Now, what else? Oh, yes. These readings come in 3 sections. I will have the timestamps to skip each section. If you want to get straight to the, excuse me, I can barely breathe because I have been smudging my house, and it is intense. I can barely breathe. These readings come in 3 sections. We have the intro, the astrology report, and the tarot card reading. So find the skip stamps below if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising. So that's it, folks. Without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology section of your reading. And what a celestial sky we have this week, guys. Wow, so much earth energy and so much Virgo. Virgo energy is earth. Right? It's the earth element, it's practical, it's critical thinking, and critical thinking is kind of important, right? We need to be able to look at situations critically, and sometimes ourselves. Just the tendency to criticize can come out, so, hold back on criticizing yourself and others, unless it's constructive criticism. Now, Virgo, you've got the new moon in Virgo, right? So we have 5 planets in Virgo, and at some point they are interacting with Uranus. Uranus is the planet of surprises and shocks and sudden happenings. It's like thunder and lightning, right? Now, it is going retrograde. So all these other planets, we've got Mercury, the Sun, Mars, Venus, and the Moon, right? Now, the Moon is also, you've got this beautiful new moon on the 30th, on Friday, the 30th. So this is a wonderful time for intentions, but Virgo's about planning. And I just have to say, on Friday, this new moon interacts with 7 planets, some in nice ways and some in not so nice ways. This is a wonderful opportunity for new beginnings. And because all the planets are kind of interacting with Uranus and the moon too at some point, I think it's a good time to plan. Virgos are all about planning. They're all about structuring and putting rules in place and setting goals. So I think it's a really incredible time to set goals. Now, I want to also say there's so much energy in Earth. This is a wonderful time to manifest, right? Because the Earth is about manifesting. It's about, what we create, what we actually live within this 3-dimensional world. Growing food, it's about providing shelter and food and everything that we need to live. So Virgo's also about service. And it's a mutable sign, right? So mutable means flexible. So it's good to look at where we can be flexible. So this energy is all about making plans to go forward. It's all about how can I be of service to others. Now, I just want to mention that the Mars and the Sun are conjunct, almost exact. That can mean sudden bursts of anger, right? It can mean, because it's kind of what do I want to say? It's impatience, it's intolerance. When a planet is conjunct the sun, I mean, the sun's powerful and hot, right? And it can burn a planet to a cinder. So what you want to do is, some of us can control ourselves and some of us can't, but it is important to choose your battles and perhaps not be so impulsive this week, because we may have the tendency to be impulsive. But the moon on Friday interacts with 7 planets. So this can mean a fluctuation in moods, not only for you, but for those around. And it affects people in different ways. And as I said, the moon is interacting with the planets, sometimes in a harmonious way and sometimes in a challenging way. You want to understand that all these moods that you're encountering, particularly on Friday, is a result of the celestial sky and the interaction with the moon. And it's momentary. The moon moves very fast. So that's why it's interacting, because it's kind of moving past all these planets and interacting with them. And they are interacting with other planets. So it kind of accentuates those moods. And how this affects you personally depends on where these planets are in your natal chart. So you might want to get a reading for that, or you might want to join my Facebook group and we can kind of generally discuss it. At least which area it's affecting you in your life. Mercury rules Virgo, so it is home. It is very happy in Virgo. So we have all this wonderful grounding, manifesting earth energy here this week. And we've got a lot of Uranian energy too, right? So as during this week, the Sun, Mars, Venus, the moon and Mercury will all interact with Uranus. Now, when that happens, it will affect us in different ways. For instance, when Venus interacts, and they're all harmonious, they're wonderful interactions, right? When Venus interacts with Uranus, Uranus, don't forget, is in retrograde. So you could bump into an old flame or an old friend, and romantic feelings could come up for you. Or just, very friendly and a wonderful connection, depending, somebody could just pop up out of the blue, because Uranus is all about like popping up out of the blue. It's about surprises. When it's a harmonious relationship, when it's in a trine, it's like, nice surprises. When it's in a challenging relationship, it's shocking. Luckily, all this week is it's all about harmonious connections. So it's a wonderful energy and surprising energy. So lovely surprises all week long. So expect the unexpected, and don't forget, plan and think about how you can be in service with someone and how you can be more flexible. So we have a lot going on, guys. Without further ado, let's go to your tarot card, shall we? Hello, my lovely Aries, and how are you? Welcome to your reading for August the 26th through September the 1st. I can't believe September already. Oh my God, guys, thank you so much. You got the most views by far. And I want to thank everybody for this liking, subscribing, and wow, it was amazing. And all the comments, I really, I had been stagnant for a while, and I got like over 300 new subscribers. I am excited. So thank you for that, Aries. You guys are the best. Shh, don't tell anyone. Oh dear. Let's see what we've got. I'm just doing a couple of more, both decks. I just want to shuffle them a little bit more. It's kind of late here, and I have smudge sticks. Oh, I'm still a little throaty. I have cleansed this area big time. Oh, and that is what Virgo's all about. Organization, getting rid of what you don't want. Why didn't I say that in my... Sometimes I just... I just forget stuff. What can I say? Getting old. Okay, so this is lovely. All right, we are going to go to your cards. These are clarifying cards for Aries. So let's go to your main cards. This is for Aries. Aries, what wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aries for this coming week? Fire and earth. Oh, the Amazon. Oh, don't get me started. I can't. The lungs of our world is burning. Anyway, I don't want to bring that into here. I want to bring healing to the world. All right, this is for... Oh, that was a lovely, very lovely energy. 3 cards for Aries, please. 3 cards for Aries. 3 cards for Aries. Oh, there's one. Oh, knew I had a lovely feeling. 2 more cards for Aries, please. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aries? That's the second one. Oh, there it is, the third one. Beautiful. Okay. These are clarifying cards for Aries. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Aries? Oh, shoot. Just forgot. These are clarifying cards for Aries. Please clarify. Please clarify And please clarify. Oh, gosh, 2 cards came out for that. Yes. Lovely. Okay. Okay, Aries. What I forgot to announce is I'm teaching a class on tarot. So I am going to, that's starting very soon. I'm putting that up this week. So if you're interested, please email me. Okay. Now, the first card out for you is the 6 of Wands. Then you have the Judgment card. Then you have the 5 of Cups. Then you have the Death card. Then you have the Empress, clarified by the King of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. A mixed bag, but mostly very good. So the first card out for you, darling, is the 6 of Wands. Celebrate. Da, 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 ba, da, da, da. I know, I can't help it. This is the celebratory card, darling. This is you being celebrated. This is you completing something that you're extremely proud of, and you're getting the accolades for it. Like, you are getting public recognition. Now, what's interesting is the Judgment card has come out. And this is the call to duty. This is the call to your life purpose. This is get on the bus or get on the train. And what that means is, it's not like you have to quit your job and you have to just do what your life purpose is or find it, because some people don't know what their life purpose. I'm going to tell you what your life purpose is. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but it is something that really, really excites you. It feeds your soul, and it's something you want to share with the world or with others. It could be painting a picture. It could be videoing. It could be photography. It could be, it could be anything. Something that will bring joy to others in some way. Now, things are coming up and into the light. So you are being called. Now, this can also mean that a truth is coming out. Maybe I'm really getting confidence. Maybe you are going to feel really Why wouldn't you when you're getting public accolades? This can be as small as a child saying, you're the best mum, dad, uncle, aunt, cousin, brother, sister, teacher, whatever it is, but publicly proclaiming it in such a way that it kind of warms your heart. Or it can be, and the Academy Awards goes to Aries. Or somewhere in between. Now, the next card is the 5 of Cups. So some of you are feeling deprived in some way. This can be deprived of love. No, this is focusing on what hasn't worked out for you. And it's very easy. We can all do that. It's an easy focus. But when the 5 of Cups comes in, because look, he has 3 cups spilt and gone. And he's really focused on it, and he's really depressed, and he's just, in that place of, oh, I've lost it, it's gone. And he's got 2 cups behind him that he's ignoring. He's turned his back on those 2 cups. When the 5 of Cups comes in, it is saying, oh, stop crying over spilt milk. I hate saying that, but somebody went nuts on me years ago when I said that. But this is known as crying over spilt milk. You can't do anything about it. Move on and focus on what you have. And basically, that's what this card is saying. It's saying, let that go. It's gone. You can't do anything about it. Drop it. Oh, I want to show you, this guru once said to me, right? And of course, there were hundreds of people in the room, but he said it to me. He said, look, you've got a piece of paper here. He said, and we all think of letting go like that, right? But if you let go like that, look, it's still in the palm of your hand. You've let go. Let go of whatever has gone. You've got to be in the moment. And I say that because you've got the Death card clarifying this. Now, this is a transformation of how you feel, right? So it's transforming. It's a transformative experience. So you can get to the other side of holding on to what's gone and what's not. It's lost, it's gone. The acceptance of that will transform you, and you will be able to move forward in a very different way. And this is really a transformation. It's the death of the old you, right? And the rebirth of the new you. This is very Pluto energy, transformational. Because the Death card has, someone who's dead, but it also has children. So it indicates that there are new beginnings. And darling, the new moon, this correlates with the new moon. This is about you letting something go and starting afresh as a differently, as a different person. Now look, you have the Empress. I always think of her as Venus. She's holding up the Venus sign here, but she's also got some, Piscean energy because her dress kind of looks fish-like, right? She reminds me of Jupiter, 3, the number 3, expansion. This is asking you to get in touch with your feminine side, right? Even if you're male, you have a feminine side. So get in touch with that sensuality and that feminine side. She is abundance. She's creative. She has brilliant ideas. I always think of her like, creating stuff really messy, like me in the kitchen when I'm cooking. Food on the walls, on the floor, everything. But the food turns out delicious. And then I have a lot of cleaning up to do. But yes, it's being creative. Creation is kind of messy sometimes, because you're in there and you're creating something wonderful. So this is manifesting. Right? Get in touch with your feminine side. Get in touch with your creativity. And look, clarifying it, first of all, you have the King of Swords. So he is saying, he's like the champion for justice, right? He's a karmic card. He's very much like the justice card, the balance, the scales. And he's the truth seeker. So he is saying, I'm getting, keep your side of the street clean. Do the right thing for the right reason. No shortcuts this week, I would say. And you have the 10 of coins, darling. It's like you're getting paid through creativity. I'm getting service. Oh, in a big way. It's like being of service to the community, to someone, to others. So it's really this is a karmic week, I think, for you guys. So it's really about being creative, manifesting something that's going to really help others. When you're in service to others, it's very what do I want to say? It's not entirely altruistic, because you get so much from it, and you will get so much from helping others this week. This is a beautiful manifesting, and it's look, the 10 of Pentacles is like, getting paid, darling. And I'm not saying be in service of giving money away. You don't have to give money away, but you can just create abundance somehow through helping others, in some being of service. Look, I feel that you're being called to duty, and that's being of service, right? Virgo energy is all about being of service. It's also about being planning and strategizing and critical thinking. And actually, now I say that, the King of Swords is very kind of critical thinking. He's very logical, right? He's be creative, but stay logical this week. So remember, logistics, logical, it's all coming through. I think there are there's major changes first of all, there's so much shift in energy. This week we're going from this passion and fire and into this grounded, earth, practical energy. So it's exciting. We can get things done. We can manifest. Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. I always respond. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.